Good morning. This section is about finding the percent of a number or finding the part. When you are given the percent and the whole, you can take the percentage and multiply it by the whole, then divide it by 100. So if you see here, we have 60% of is always a word that signifies multiplication in most cases. So let's read the problem. It says, at Madison Middle School, 60% of the 800 students participate in music. How many students participate in music? So a lot of the times with percentages, they'll create a double number line and they'll split those percentages up into 10%, because once you find 10%, you can find any missing quantity by just multiplying it by 2 for 20%, 3 for 30%, and so forth. So that's what they're trying to show you within the double number line. Once you find 10%, then you can find 60% easily by just multiplying by 6. That's how you would do it mentally in your head. This also shows you how to model it using 60% is 60 over 100. That's why you're dividing it by 100, because percentages are per 100. Of means to multiply, and then you have your whole. So we're here at this problem. It says, in the bar model, how many groups of 80 make up 60%? What is the total number of students in these groups? So 6 groups of 80 make up 60%. See? Each group is 80, and if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 60%. Using your answer to number 2, what is 60% of 800? So what I do is I multiply 60 times 800. 6 times 8 is 48. And then you add the 3 zeros. But with percentages, we always divide by 100 because they're per 100. We have a strategy for dividing by 100. You can either move the decimal 2 spots to the left or cross 2 zeros off if it has zeros. The expression from the previous page is shown below. Fill in the blanks to show how to multiply. So they have your 60 over 100 times 800 over 1. So they're just looking for that fraction multiplication. When you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerators together and you get your 4,800. You multiply your denominators together. 100 times 1 is 100. When you start crossing out zeros, you get the 480 over 1, or 480. Explain how to find the percent of a number. Multiply the percent by the whole, then divide by 100. Okay? You can also divide the percentage first. You could do 0.6 times 800. You'll still get the same answer. Or I'm sorry, 0.6 times 80, and you'll still get the same answer. Imagine that 55% of the 800 students participate in music instead of 60%. How could you use the idea of halves with the bar model to find 55% of 800? So if you look at this double number line, we know that 55 falls in between 50 and 60. So we have to cut this box in half to get 55%. So we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 80. And then you would need half of a box of 80. We know half of 80 is 40, so then we can just add 40. 5 times 8 is 40. Add the 0 is 400. Plus 40 would give us 440. Charlie wants a new pair of shoes that cost $40. His mom pays 75% of the cost, and Charlie pays 25%. How much do they each pay? So first we have to take our 40 times 75 equals, we can use our calculator in this unit, so I'm just going to break my calculator out. 40 times 75 equals 3,000. Then when we divide by 100, we can cross those out, and that is 30. So if mom pays $30, we know that 40 minus 30 equals 10. So Charlie pays 10 and his mom pays 30. A school will have a fall festival if at least 40% of the 500 students plan to attend. How many students must agree to attend in order for the school to have a festival? So we're taking 40% of 500. We're going to do 40 times 500. 4 times 5 equals 20. And then add the 3 zeros. When we're doing percentages, we have to then divide by 100. We're crossing out those 2 zeros. So at least 200 students. Have a great day.